It is my privilege and honor to introduce our physician of distinguished service, Dr. Alan Feiner.
I think a great doctor has at their fingertips data supporting your care.
Somebody that can combine the art and science of medicine.
It's about relating to your patients and understanding how they feel about what they're dealing with.
Treating each person individually, one at a time, and helping to alleviate their suffering. And Dr. Feiner, I think, has the ability to focus on each patient just as if they were his mother or his brother, sister. I think it all comes from his just caring nature.
He sponsors groups of people to do walks, and that all are his patients, his Feiner Fighter team, so he has financial support for them as well.
Dr. Feiner is unequivocally committed to doing what's right for his patients, and I think he puts his all into making sure that every patient receives his utmost attention.
He has an extensive joke collection, and comedy really is his outlet for the heavy stuff he does.
Dr. Feiner and I both like to eat lunch early, so I've eaten lunch with him regularly over the last almost 20 years. I consider myself very lucky because I had several great mentors, and I consider Dr. Feiner to be key among those mentors.
He's committed to Rose, he's committed to the staff. Everyone is raised to his level when we work with him.
He's just completely absorbed and dedicated by his career and the practice of medicine, and all of that is centered on Rose Medical Center.
Oncology is a very difficult diagnosis to learn about, but I think Dr. Feiner sees himself as a family member of his patients. Once they get to know Dr. Feiner, they will be friends with him for the rest of their lives. We are proud to introduce our Emerging Leader Award winner, Dr. Meg Austin.
I think being a good leader is really having a vision, having compassion, having follow through.
Really taking to heart what people need and what people are saying.
And get them all working towards the same goal.
To be a great leader, you have to learn how to be a great leader.
I also think someone who's fearless.
Over the last 5 years, I've known Dr. Austin, and I've seen her grow immensely. So she sits on committees to make sure that they have the right quality of care. And I think CPOE was her way of stepping out of the box and really growing as a leader. So making sure it wasn't just this one patient one time, it was all patients had better care.
Meg is really good at working with patients. She's very good at making sure the entire family is on board with the plan. I think her ability to communicate crosses into both worlds with patients and with administration.
Dr. Austin comes to the job with incredible vigor and energy and a quest to do great things throughout her career. And from the first day that I ever met her, I only hoped that she continued to work at Rose Medical Center.
She was asked to lead this transition from paper medical records to electronic medical records. And it was a big challenge.
I think it was exciting to see Dr. Austin step out of her box as a physician and really have to go into a whole new computer world and see the other side of how things run, and just to see the energy and passion behind what she did.
She really feeds off the challenges. Wherever she goes and whatever she does her best, and she rises to the occasion.
I think Meg's best trait as a healthcare professional is her energy. Whether it's a quality improvement project or the patient that she's dealing with at that moment, she can really focus that energy and get things done.
Dr. Austin has made a difference in the Rose community and staff and physicians by being such a key player for quality and making sure we did implement CPOE in a way that physicians could understand it and could get on board, and she helped make the entire hospital successful.
It is with great pleasure that I introduce our Lifetime Achievement Award winner, Dr. Stanley Ginsberg.
A mentor is someone to whom you look for how to be in the world.
It's teaching, but it's also living what you teach.
Shepherding younger physicians in the early stages of their career.
To help people become better people, better physicians, and better commitments to our community.
My great uncle Max Ginsberg was a pediatrician who helped start the hospital, followed by my dad and now myself in the OBGYN department. I think it was my dad's influence that made me think about going into medicine because he loves it so much.
Dan has been here for over 40 years. It's just been 3 generations of physicians who felt that this was their home and a place to practice their profession at the highest level. He really has a long, long lineage.
Just as a human being, he's always led me to believe that he never takes himself too seriously, and I think that's pretty important. He truly believes that it's a privilege to be a physician. His demonstrating and living the life and the position of a physician that he likes to espouse as being what doctors should be.
His energy level is incredible. His commitment to working with our physicians is second to none. And I think it's inspiring for all of us to see him here on a regular basis.
He has had an impact on countless lives from his patients as well as to the direction administratively that the hospital has gone.
It's been a remarkable journey, joining this practice and being here all these years and being at Rose Medical Center, kind of consider him a brother as well as a mentor.
His mentorship, his support, his introductions truly was a blessing for me, and I'm thankful and appreciative to him and to his entire family for all that they did for me and for my family.